Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Welcome. We are coming to you from Kuala Lumpur, or KL as it's also known.
And we have been here in Malaysia for about 4 or 5 days, covering not only Kuala Lumpur, KL, but also Penang, and also medical tourism here. Mm-hmm. And when you come to Malaysia, and you've been here more than I have, this is actually my first trip here, I feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
I just think that this is a country that most Americans would enjoy visiting, they'd enjoy working in, and they'd also enjoy living here.
Absolutely.
And I'm not certain why. I think there's a number of reasons, and one of them I think is the medical tourism. When you come to a foreign country and you know there's good, affordable health care here, you do feel safer.
Yeah, no, and they really do have a great healthcare system here. And one of the other things that we love is the fact that it's this great melting pot, not only of food, but of cultures and diversity. And it's so cool to just experience that and live in this kind of uniqueness that you don't really find too many other places.
Yeah, it's true. And a lot of what America thrives to be is that big melting pot where everybody gets along no matter what their religions are, no matter what their cultures are. Mm-hmm. And we see a diversity of cultures here. And it seems to work here. When we get a chance to talk to the people, you feel that there's a kinship. They love being Malaysians.
Yes, they're very proud to be Malaysians. Whether they are come here from somewhere else or whether they were born here. And you'll find actually a lot of diversity in people who are natural Malaysians. They could come from Chinese descent or Indian descent, or they could be from the indigenous true Malay that was here from way back when. And the history of this country is so interesting and really, really, it's worth visiting, and it's worth going to one of the heritage centers or museums in places like Malacca, where you can actually learn about all the history, and then you kind of get an idea of why the food is so good and all the different influences it had. And
technically it is an Islamic nation, but it feels very safe here. It feels that everybody is on the same page.
Yes.
It's also, the cost of living here is low. So there's a lot of expats. There's a lot of Americans that live here. There's a lot of people from Europe who live here. Mm-hmm. And it's got a lot of an American feel to it, where they love shopping malls.
Oh yeah,
and we've
there's
been
a
to
lot
some
of great
malls.
shopping here. Yeah, so great shopping, great eating, anything you pretty much want, you can get here. That's where we say it's a little bit like Hong Kong in that sense, is that everything that you want is kind of at your doorstep. And for the most part, the majority of people do speak English to some degree.
So check out our channel here, because we got 3 shows. We got one on Kuala Lumpur, one on Penang, and then we have one on medical tourism that includes not only Malaysia but also what goes on in the Cayman Islands. So so there's a lot to cover, and really, if you're thinking about going to Asia, this is really a spot most Americans should at least take a look at.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we love it here. One of our favorite cities, and great to have you join us. So cheers.
Cheers.